so far, as you'd expect in the last 16 of the UK Championships.
Got to be careful. He plays the cue ball down this end. He doesn't leave this red beside the black. He's not far enough with the cue ball. He has left the red. Needed that cue ball tight to this top cushion. It's a missable shot though, this digging down into the cue ball. He's got to avoid the black. Well played. Good pot. Perfect on the blue. That was a better shot than it looked.
Six.
Yeah, and you can almost just see Stuart's body language has changed here. There was no hesitation. Got down, played the red, played the blue, played that red on instinct, as if he said, right, I've got to go to work now. And a lovely shot there. Did catch the red on the way through, but just grazed it. Didn't change the shot at all.
14.
But goodness me, Stuart Bingham won't miss a shot easier than that all season. Now what's he left? I think the red he played has come across and is available to the green pocket. Can Joe Perry take advantage?
I'm not quite sure. Stuart was playing that red quite so hard. Trying to maybe force an angle. Good pot. Very good. And have a look at the cue ball. Excellent shot from Joe Perry. He might play on this red. He's got a couple of options, but maybe the red is close to the blue. No, he likes the one. Yeah, he's okay. Sort of played on two reds, didn't he? But I think the red is close to the blue is the good option. And once again, I know there's a loose red here, but he has a nice angle on the blue if he wants to go into the pack of reds. No, once again, always tries to leave it more or less to the last red, last open red. And maybe once again making the wrong decision there. Cue balls come off that side cushion a bit firmer than he would have liked. He's left himself a much more difficult black to split the pack here. Could have easily played off the blue, split the pack and taken his chances. This is certainly not easy. He's got to play it with pace.
Good job, Barry. 15.
Has he left anything?
Well, I'm not 100% sure at the moment, but the other thing I am sure about is that having only scored 15, having watched Stuart miss that elementary red, that will frustrate Joe Perry. It's those little twists and turns that can make all the difference in these matches. Stuart will now feel as if he got away with his miss, whereas if Joe could have gone ahead and made a big contribution there, he would have punished his miss. And there's that psychological battle that's going on out there all the time. Strange as it sounds, it's not always all about what goes on the table. There's a bit of an unseen war going on out there between the two men. a bit of trouble here though, Joe. That was a good safety shot from Stuart. We're trying to find a way to rest the cue ball into that back row of 3 on the what was the pyramid of reds. Well played.
Stuart be hoping for a touching ball here.
Touching ball.
Yeah, makes a big difference. Put the cue ball back down. And this ball cushion behind the green, you would expect. Got to keep the cue ball over the right hand side of the table here. He's played that nicely. Good shot. The reason he wants it on that side, because even if he left an edge of the pack coming back up the right hand side of the table, that black is sort of in the way slightly. So same shot again. It shouldn't be much of a problem for Joe. There's 3 reds at the back of the pack. He's got to try and lay into them off 2 cushions. Nice shot this time, not touching ball.
The problem here that Stuart's faced with is that if he just plays the very simple shot off one of these reds back to the black cushion, he just gives the safety initiative to his opponent. So Joe now coming to the table with the same problem. He can easily clip off one of these reds and put the cue ball on the black cushion, as we call it, but then Stuart will run away back to the balk end and he will have the initiative. So I'm not sure what Joe's going to do here other than just graze off this red. I wonder if he's thinking about playing this red at pace, using the other reds as a stopper, taking the cue ball home. And he is. What an inventive shot that is. Great shot. What a shot that is.
Yeah, lovely shot. Very well worked out. Little nod of the head from Stuart. He didn't see that one. Sort of a nod of appreciation as well. He's got him in all sorts of trouble here. He's may have to lay into these reds, but of course, playing that last shot from Joe Perry, he sort of opened up a couple of reds. It's not so easy to lay on these back 2 reds now. Could play a containing safety shot and try and leave this cue ball somewhere near the left-hand corner pocket. What's he gonna play here? Can he get the cue ball back to balk, or is he just going to play a containing safety shot? Leave the cue ball here near this black cushion. It's a containing safety shot. The white is going into the pocket. Oh, what a mistake. What a mistake. Yeah, will it prove costly? He's left Joe a long red. He's had 4 from 6 tonight, and the long putt department. There's a bit of pressure on this because he could be leaving that red just above the pink if he misses this. But if he gets it, he'll be on the pink into the left centre. Big shot. Ah, wonderful. Beautiful shot.
Once again, the pink spot occupied, so the pink replaced on the highest available spot. That's the black spot.
7.
And it won't upset Joe too much if that pink spot remains occupied. And Joe
8.
can continue using the pink from the black spot to break build here. He's just looking at potting the pink and playing the screw cannon to the red that's slightly away from the 3 that are touching. That would leave the red nearest the pink. Yeah, well played. He's also nudged the red that he cannoned into a pottable position as well. Good chance to extend his lead in this match. Now 20 points ahead.
15.
All the reds that he needs are in the open and are in play. Just needs to keep tight control of that cue ball, and he could open up a 2-frame advantage here in this match.
Nicely on this red, right, the blue. That will open the blue into the right middle pocket. And those 2 reds at the top of that bunch.
18.
And they're certainly pottable into the left corner. Now, what sort of an angle has he got in the pink? I think he's okay. He's got a slight angle, so you can screw back, avoid the black, or you can stun across the left-hand side of the table for one of those reds into the middle. Couldn't get into it as much as he would have liked.
24.
Good recovery.
25.
I think the bottom red of the 5 is available as well into the bottom right corner pocket. He looks on it perfectly. That was another great positional shot with Joe Perry.
28.
This is the art of break building though, isn't it, Ken? Because these reds had to be potted in a particular sequence. One red frees the other red. That red he's just played freed the red he'd nudged into, which in itself has opened the red at the bottom of those 3. The top one already available. So he doesn't have to cannon any of these reds now. It's a clear run to the line in this frame. 40 points to the good now. 59 remaining.
35.
2 more reds off the table. And he'll have a 2-frame advantage. Yeah, it was off that.
36.
A careless mistake from his opponent. Potting the cue ball. Yeah, left the cue ball in hand for Joe Perry, who subsequently potted that long red. He's had to
42.
sit and suffer this. It's good stuff.
43.
48 ahead. Just 43 remaining. Stuart won't be coming back to the table. And another frame, 1 in 1 visit.
49. 50.
Taking this very nicely. Indeed.
55. $56.
Yeah, and it certainly brings to an end the pattern that had ensued so far tonight, with everyone that broken off had gone on to win that frame. It's the first time one of the players has put together a 2-frame burst.
62.
And of course now the 7th frame is going to take on massive
64.
context in this match.
$67. $71. $76. $82.
Well, he misses the black, but he won't be bothered. That's another wonderful break of 82 from